Hey, what's up? Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to break 4958. What's up? How's everybody? Suppin'? How's it going? You just caught me doing this. I am live doing a break. Are you in it? What's up? Hey guys, we're doing 4958 first. This one is our team random 6 boxes. So I got a case here, and we will save the other 6 because I'll post another one for the next half, guys. Dakota, what's up, buddy? Good luck, bud. You're not in the Facebook group, Dakota, are you? Oh, nice. Pokemon's hot right now, buddy. You still have all your cards, I hope? Okay, I think that's everybody. Everyone who's not on Facebook is on YouTube. If you aren't, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we're live. Okay, guys, so the randoms are ready. Okay, no worries, buddy. So here we go. We're going to do 6 boxes from this one, as I said, and then we'll take the bottom 6 from 2, 4, and 6. Top boxes. So 6 box. So everyone sees it's pretty written and 7/8, but put 6 box here so you know. Another code. There we go. So it'll be the next 6 box, Upper Deck 2. Okay, there's the code. Save those for the next one. So those should be posted tomorrow, the next 6 boxer. We got Mo Money up, guys, if you aren't aware. So check it out. It's on, I think this is number 5. So someone will win a $1,000 shopping spree after 8 breaks. So check it out, guys, and join in. It's 109 a spot, and you could obviously see we have Cup highlighted in there amongst a few others, high-end products. Okay, so let's start with our dice roll. So we're gonna split the screen and let's do it. Just want to make sure everyone sees the final. No, so I just gotta move it back a little, just a sec. No, you gotta move it that way. Yeah, there we go. And this one's good too. Okay. Okay, let's do it, guys. Good luck. Here's our dice roll for 49.58. We have our $49 mixer next. Okay, that's 49.82, I believe. So we have 9 for our dice roll. So let's do the teams 9 times. You can see at the bottom where the number counts, how many times we random. And there is 9. So the teams, we got the Wild on 32 down here, and Florida up 1. Some notable teams: 3 Canadians, 2, 3, and 4. Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal. Pittsburgh 6. We got Washington 8. We have Vancouver 13. Edmonton is 15. Boston 17. Chicago 19. Where is Philly and San Jose? San Jose 24. And I passed Philly. Philly is 5 for Mitchkoff, and almost forgot what product I'd break in. That's why. Okay, so teams are set. So let's put them here. Okay, so Florida all the way down to the Wild. Now let's close that and go to our names 9 times. Yeah, Pokemon's the hottest thing, by the way, Dakota, right now. 9. So we had Steve Anderson on 31 and 32, and Steve Anderson on 1, followed by Dakota. Brendan, how's it going, buddy? Okay, let's copy that. I'll put that on the screen so you guys can see your teams while I announce them. You still in Mexico, Brendan? Okay, there we go. Okay, Florida goes to Steve Anderson. Toronto, Dakota Whitebear. Ottawa, Andrew Phelan. Montreal goes to Mike Goodswimmer. Flyers and Penguins both go to Steve Anderson. Columbus, Tyson Rawlick. Capitals, Kenny Paulzat. Devils, Steve Anderson. Arizona, Mike Goodswimmer. The Blues, Ian Howe. Carolina, Ryan Wolonis. Ryan W. That's my I gotta say that, Ryan. Vancouver, Pet Peeve, Yoda Man. Buffalo, Donna Little. Oilers, Yoda Man. Islanders, Dominic Staffa. Boston, Ian Howe. Steven Diacosi is Dallas. Jackson Smith Kings. Colorado, Chad Hansen. Anaheim, Steve Anderson. Jets, Tyson Rawlick. Sharks, Corey A. And then we got Bob Carwash getting Detroit. Calgary Flames, Dakota Whitebear. Seattle, Jackson Smith. Vegas going to Mike Goodswimmer. Tampa Bay, Steve Anderson. Carwash gets the Rangers, and Steve Anderson gets Nashville and the Wild. So I'll save this, print it off. If anyone wants to trade, now is the time, but you need 2 parties. So just say Detroit available, whatever you guys want, and then if the next party is interested, they'll offer their team. Can you hear me now, Steve? Is it okay? David, how's it going? Right on. How was it, Brendan? Let me see. I don't know where my phone is. Just to see if I can hear the sound. No, I don't know. Oh, I got it. Forget it. Hey, Ian. Okay, maybe sound good, Ian? On Facebook? Leaf and Flames are awesome. Okay, perfect. Right on. David, you're good? Okay, good. You're in the next one, David, just so you know, I think. This is the upper deck one first and Phil first. Okay, I guess no trades, so let's go on. So let's do our first box, series 2. Okay, good. I'll lower that a little so you guys can see a little better. Good luck, everyone. Wow, right off the hop, we have a Young Gun Teammates clear cut. We got Matej Michkov and Ivan Fedotov. Look at that. Clear cut. Young Gun. Philadelphia Flyers. Steven, you heard that? Because I think that's you. You had the Flyers. Okay. Got Adam Pelech for the Islanders. And welcome aboard of Connor Geeky. We have Ethan Del Mastro, Program of Excellence. Team Canada. And give me a sec or two, because I'm not used to which teams these guys are, but I'll announce it in a bit. I'm sure I'll get his Young Gun. Ethan Del Mastro. Okay, and then we got a Robert Thomas renewed Young Gun. If you guys haven't seen them, they're pretty cool. St. Louis and Minnesota Wild, Kaprizov and Boldy. We have a Pedersen for the Canucks, Utah, Arizona, Patrick Kosh, Young Gun, and a Aho for Carolina. We got a Tom Wilson for the Capitals, Young Gun, Albert Johansson, the Red Wings, and a welcome aboard of Cutter Gauthier. And I know he's drafted, but it goes to the Ducks because the symbol of the Ducks. Canvas, Michael Matheson for the Habs. We have a Brendan Othman Rangers and an Aiden Hill for Vegas. Artemi Panarin outburst. Then we have a Celebrini and Michkov Young Gun checklist. So that one will be random unless I get two. And then we have a Zach Hyman for the Oilers. Okay, so that'll go, if we get two of them, one each for San Jose. If not, we'll random at the end. San Jose and Philly. Okay, I'll leave that right there. Okay, there's 6 packs in. So we got a Timo Meyer for the Devils, a Young Gun of Zachary Lahiro for Nashville, and then a Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. Carter Verhaeghe, Florida, Rantanen renewed Young Gun for Colorado, and then Ovechkin on tour. Capitals. We have a Speckle of Alexander Barkov, Florida. Jack Thompson Young Gun for the Sharks. Little teaser there. Then we got a Sid the Kid for Pittsburgh. Dylan DeMello for the Jets. And then we got a Tage Thompson Buffalo and a Philippe Gustafson for the Wild. Sam Reinhart, Florida. Maxim Siplikov. He's okay, decent one. For the Islanders, only thing that got him is his age. Definitely a good score for sure. Okay, then our last insert in this one is Braden Point for Tampa Bay. And our last pack for box number 1. We have a black of Shakir Mukhamadullin portrait. That's too bad that wasn't Celebrini, eh? For San Jose, and then Cider for Detroit, and Ottinger Young Gun renewed for Dallas. So there is box number 1. So let's do number 2. 12 packs of these if you're not aware. Here we have a Konecki and Tippett for the Flyers. And then we have a Phil Kemp Young Gun for the Oilers. And a Barkov for Florida. So just because Phil Kemp is local, not local technically, he's American, but playing for your Oilers, we'll put him in a top loader. Okay, and then there's the Barkov. Merzlikins canvas for Columbus. We have a Roop Hintz renewed Dallas and a Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks. You got a speckle here of Matthew Tkachuk for Florida and a Samuel Honzek Young Gun Calgary and a Zachary Bolduc for the Blues. We got a canvas of Draisaitl, nice looking one. And then we got a Carlson Pittsburgh and a Tkachuk for Florida. We got a heater coming. Patrick Kane, Detroit. Jeff Luchenko, Young Gun for the Flyers. I'll put that here soon. And Frederick Anderson for the Hurricanes. Luchenko is decent. In Guelph, over a point a game, so see if you can turn that into the NHL. We have a Pop 1000 Dylan Larkin, Detroit, and then we have a Zellweger for the Ducks and an Aho renewed for Carolina. Black and white Young Gun canvas Maverick Lamoureux. These are rare. I think it's case hit for sure, but it is Utah Arizona franchise, guys. And we have a Gudas for the Ducks and Gibson as well for the Ducks. We have a Mukadulin regular Portrait Sharks, Cutter Gauthier, Teammates Young Gun, and Zellweger for the Ducks, and then Cole Caulfield for the Habs. We have a JT Miller for Vancouver. Then we got Fantilli, Johnson, Columbus, and Kucherov for Tampa Bay. Shane Pinto Outburst, that is Ottawa. And then we have a Logan Malou, Lane Hudson Young Gun Teammates for the Habs, and a Maverick Bork for the Dallas Stars. Anders Lee Islanders, we have a Cale Makar, a renewed Young Gun for the Avalanche, and Vegas Golden Knights, Stone and Hurdle. Last pack for box 2. We have a Austin Matthews, Toronto, and a Nikita Khrushchevov, something like that, Colorado, and Georgiev for Colorado as well. Okay, so that's 2 in. Let's see if we get what we want. By the way, Bounty was hit in the last case break, so it's set back at 25 bucks. So if you're not aware, we do bounties on all our breaks, most of them anyways, excluding the cup, unless it's mixers. So this bounty, any Young Gun high gloss or Young Gun exclusive will be added to the bounty. So if it doesn't get hit in this break, we add another 25 bucks to the next break. Welcome aboard Speckle of Maverick Bork for Dallas. We have an Isaac Poulter, Young Gun for the Devils, and a Dustin Wolf for the Flames. We got Bowen Byram, he's with Buffalo now. We got Malou for Montreal and Suzuki as well. On tour for the Islanders. And then we have a Macklin Celebrini Young Gun. There we go. We got one of the big guys. Celebrini. We'll save that this guy because I want to figure what team he is. Might come up here. William Eklund as well for San Jose. We have a clear-cut Vitek Vanasek, and he's pictured with Dallas, New Jersey, but he's a Shark. Go by the logo. Got traded. Then we have a Islanders of Barzell and a Speckle on tour, and it is McDavid. No, it isn't. It is. Who is it? Yeah, McDavid and Draisaitl. Give Oilers some love, right, guys? Okay. Good box to start so far here. We got a bang for your puck, Rasmus Dahlin for Buffalo, Zachary Lahiru for Dallas, and a welcome aboard of Celebrini as well. Tristan Jarry, Pittsburgh. We got a Pastrnak, Renew Young in Boston, and a Nathan McKinnon for Colorado. Second half. We got a Young Gun outburst, and it's Noah Felt, and he's from Canmore, Alberta, for the Edmonton Oilers. This guy I'm going to take off with here. And then we have a Bloomquist Young Gun for Pittsburgh and a Rasmus Dahlin for Buffalo. Joseph Woll, Toronto, Eichel renewed for Buffalo, and an Eichel for Vegas. On tour red, this one's numbered 77 of 99. Caulfield, Cole Suzuki. These are the red parallels insert. Someone's been doing it, so. Hey, Sapan, you there? David Pastrnak, Boston. And then we have a Georgia Romanov. He played against the Oilers. Young Gun for the Sharks. And a Binnington for St. Louis. On tour black. This is Fantilli, Kent Johnson. Got a few blacks. Nico Hischier, Devils. And Lucas Raymond, Detroit. Renewed Young Gun. On tours for the Kraken for Beniers and McCann, and then a Devin Cooley Young Gun for the Sharks. Philip Grubauer for Seattle. Last pack for box 3. Canvas Brad Marchand, Boston, Ovi, Bang Your Puck, or Bang for Your Puck. And then Josh Dolan for the Coyotes. Okay, so that is halfway done our break, guys. Ethan Del Mastro. Sapan. Ethan Del Mastro, what team? Yeah, I'm asking you. He's a Young Gun. They checked that for me. It's a program of excellence, that's why. Philly or Islanders, I thought. Okay, we have, start off Boone Jenner for Columbus. We got Thomas for St. Louis and Eichel for Vegas. We got a Seamus Casey. Chicago? Oh, I'm way off. So that's Chicago, guys. We're both way off. Then we got a Celebrini and Will Smith Young Gun teammates for the Sharks. It's Courier. I think he has the Sharks. And then we have a Jeff Luchenko for the Flyers. Kucherov for Tampa. We got Josie for Dallas and a Brock Besser for Vancouver. Dylan Larkin, Detroit. Then we got a Ivan. It's got to be good with two first names. Colorado, UC Saros for Nashville. JJ Peterka for Buffalo, renewed of Quinn Hughes for Vancouver, and Josh Morrissey for the Jets. We have a Speckle, Cole Caulfield for Montreal, Victor Mancini, young gun for the Rangers, and a Boldy for the Wild. We have a fluorescent red, and this is Gavin Brindley for Columbus. Speckle, Pedersen, and Quinn Hughes, Vancouver. We got Jake Ottinger for Dallas. On tour, we got Florida, Barkov, and Tkachuk, and then a Daniel Missiel for the Devils, and then we got a Konecki for the Flyers. Huberto, Calgary, Jets, Winnipeg Jets, and Montalvo for the Habs. We have an outburst of Barzell, Islanders, Brendan Scanlon, Rangers, and a Mark Stone for Vegas. Marian Hossa, that is a retired canvas. You think he just played not too long ago. That is Chicago Blackhawks. So retired canvas, you usually get 1 or 2 per case. So Blackhawks, okay. Then we got a Philippe Forsberg renewed, Nashville, and a Victor Hedman for, oops, knocking that guy down a lot, eh? Tampa Bay for Hedman, by the way. Okay, this is our last box pack. Troy Terry. Then we have a Oscar Back, Dallas Stars, young gun, and Robertson for Stars as well. Okay, there is box 4 of 6. And here is number 5. Okay, box 5. Let's see if we hit our Mitchkov now. We have a Logan Cooley clear cut for Arizona, and then Bolduc for St. Louis, Brad Marchand for the Bruins. Panarin for the Rangers. We got a Matt Steinberg, young gun for the Avs, and a Hellebuck for the Jets. We have a Gustav Forsling for the Florida Panthers, Jack Hughes renewed for the Devils, Filip Hronek for the Canucks. Patrick Kane, Detroit, Charlie McAvoy, Boston, and Rutger McGroarty for Pittsburgh. Forsberg, Ryosi, Nashville. We got a Connor Geeky, young gun for Tampa Bay, which is not bad either in the set. One of the probably top 5, I'd say. Could be wrong, but somewhere in there. Urson for the Flyers. Here we go. We have a numbered card. So I'll show you that after. We got a Panarin Rangers, a Teravainen renewed for Chicago. And we have its base, but it's still a high gloss Peyton Krebs. Buffalo Sabres, number 4 of 10. Let me focus that better here. It's a nice hit of Buffalo. It's still Buffalo. Okay. We have a Celebrini portrait for the Sharks. Jackson Blake. Another one that's in the middle here somewhere. That's Carolina, the young gun. Okay, then we have a Trevor Zegras for the Ducks. We got a Morgan Riley Toronto. We got Pasternak, Marchand Boston, and Luukkonen for Buffalo. Joey Daccord, we have a Seattle Kraken outburst, and a Michkov Fedotov Flyers, and a Kaprizov for the Wild. We have a Ulala, Frederick Anderson, Carolina, Andre Lee, young gun for LA, and a Quinn Hughes, Vancouver. Okay, so we have a Daniil Misiul, young gun canvas for the Devils, Braden Point renewed, and a Josh Doan for Arizona. This is our last box for box 5. On tour for the Sharks, we got Eklund and Zetterlund for, of course, the Sharks I just said. Drew Commesso, young gun for the Hawks. And a welcome aboard for Calgary, Samuel Honzek. Okay, so there's box. We have 1 box to go. We're going to build our bounty up. I'm going to start doing some young gun mixer randoms, guys. So it'll be like 4 or 5 boxes from different years. Might even throw in an Ovechkin box. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Jackson. You're right. Okay, Kucherov, Tampa Bay. We have an Adam Klapka, young gun for Calgary, and a Mrazek for the Blackhawks. You got a young gun canvas. It is Vasily Ponomarev for the Hurricanes. And then a Tage Thompson, St. Louis. And we got Robertson and Wyatt Johnson for Dallas. We got a Lane Hudson portrait for Montreal, Atu Ratu for Utah, Arizona, and Swayman for Boston. And we have Crosby, Malkin, Pittsburgh, and a Seamus Casey, Devils, and a Zellweger for the Ducks. Got Taylor Hall, and this one is for the Hawks. We got Connor Geeky, Tampa Bay, and Pettersson for Vancouver. Corey Perry outburst for the Edmonton Oilers. Then we got a Maverick Lamoureux, Utah, Arizona young gun, and a Cale Makar for Colorado. Okay, 6 to go. Black and white of Jordan Binnington for the Blues. Speckle of Brisson for Vegas, and a Michkov welcome aboard for the Flyers. We got Parayko, St. Louis, Oliver Kapanen, young gun for the Habs, and a Jack Hughes for the Devils. Bo Horvat for the Islanders, Shesterkin, young gun renewed, Rangers, and a Zellweger portrait for the Ducks there. We got Heiskanen, Dallas, on tour for Carolina, and then an Ovi for the Capitals. 2 to go, guys. Alex Ovechkin portrait, and then we got a Rutger McGroarty, Pittsburgh young gun, and a William Nylander for Toronto. Here we go. I'm going to skip this one for a sec. So we're going to go from box. We got a Pettersson, Vancouver Canucks. And then we have a Cole Caulfield. And then we have a Young Gun exclusive. So bounty doesn't last. So $25 is one. We have a Noah Phelp, Canmore, Alberta, and it's numbered 36 of 100. Edmonton Oilers. So someone just won 25 bucks automatically for that, pulling that. So not bad for Edmonton. Whoever had Edmonton, I'll see shortly. And it is Yoda Man. You got a $25 bounty win. That's probably the lowest it'll ever be, guys. Can't get much lower. But congratulations, Yoda Man, on that. It's a nice card as well to boot, though. Okay. So Yoda Man wins $25 bounty. And we still giving away $50 plus National Hockey Card Day packs. So then we have San Jose and Philly random for the checklist, since we only got the one, guys, right here. Okay, so let's go back to our randoms. So we'll flip the screen. So we did 9 earlier, so let's go to the names 9 times. So first one's going to be National Hockey Card Day packs. The winner will be after 18. And here's 18, and we got Steve Anderson wins the National Hockey Card Day packs. And then $50 group rate credit after 27, another 9 times. And one more, and it is Andrew Phelan takes the last spot. Because someone didn't commit. Okay, Andrew, congrats, you won 50 bucks. That is it for break 49.58, guys. Let me find this. Oh wait, we got the Young Gun checklist. That's right. Sorry, bear with me. So Young Gun checklist, we have San Jose and Philadelphia. Okay, 9 times, guys. Good luck. And 9 times, and that goes to San Jose. Okay, that is it now for the randoms, guys. Okay, guys, thank you for filling her, and look for the Mo Money up right now. Another mixer will be up tomorrow, as well as this team random for Upper Deck Series 2, the last 6, because I'm pretty sure there's got to be some other big hits in there. Can't only be one Celebrini in the case, and there's no Michkov pulled yet. But never know, I guess, right? Until we find out. Okay, guys, thanks. We'll see you for the $49 mixer next. Have a good night.